Welcome back to the channel, folks. Hope you're having a good Sunday so far. My name is Joel Duggan, and we are hanging out on the Citadel again today. We are in Westhill right now, and I'm on the fence as to what we're going to do today. I've got a big to-do list that we refined yesterday, so we could pick up where we left off. Or we might go and take a few, we'll say, attempts at fixing some of our gateways in the end. I want more shulker boxes, and in order to get there, we have to fix an old bug in our gateways. They send people into the void, which is not good. So we need to fix that up. I'm on the fence. Looks like I'm in a house. Rim shot. Points to Cosmic Dancer. On the ball today. So we are in the heart of Westhill. We're underneath the keep here. And there are a few things on our to-do list that do not need tables and chairs. We do have to replace the data pack. I feel it's probably a good point to move on from that data pack. So Cosmic has actually been very helpful in helping me sort out an option for that. I wanted to create something that maybe has some custom models and something that we might be able to use in the modern city as well. We're not a heavily modded server. We do mostly mods for performance, but I'm thinking because we've used the tables and chairs so much and they help with so much in Minecraft that adding a mod instead of a data pack would be smoother sailing for us going forward, I think. Anyway, the list here are things that need tables and chairs. This does not. Those are just kind of broader landscaping things. But we've got a few things here left in the keep that might be able to be something that we can fix. I think we've got East Hall storage room. We've done that actually. We finished that up yesterday. Maybe I didn't save it after I finished writing in the book. The main hall mezzanine, and I feel like there's a main hall. Is that over here? Yeah, see, this I think is going to need tables and chairs. So we could also do some texture outside. That's probably a good place to start. Actually, now that I look at it. Texture West Keep wall exterior. So that's probably what we're going to start with today, which means I don't need shaders on. Put that away. So what that means, and while I'm out here looking around, I'll give a big shout out and thanks to Scotsman UK for the sub. 5 months. It's Sunday, they said. It's time to collapse. It's time to enjoy Joel and relax. Oh wow, you even made a little rhyme there. Appreciate that, Scotsman. Thanks so much for the support. And Eldog YT resubscribing with Prime for a full year. That's the Space Keystone badge for Eldog. Eldog, thank you so much for the support. That's amazing. Can we get some love in chat for Eldog? A full year, that's just wonderful. Really, really appreciate it. So, the gradient, the textures that we have going on down here with mud, basalt, deep slate, tuff, and then into cobble, I think look pretty good. I would like to do that. We've done it along here. Hard to see behind the bushes, but it does kind of continue all through here. I want to break it up with these towers, I think, but then the wall behind here, I definitely want to do it. So I'd like to try to figure out where this would start and stop. So we don't have to do it inside, which is good. Although we could. Would actually match the house. Or the shed? Barn? I'm not sure what you want to call that. Yeah, I think that's good. I might take another crack at that vine as well. Maybe make it match these a little bit better. Okay, so we'll go get some of the blocks that we need. Refresh my memory again. We've got, I think on the other side of this, I don't know if there's anything extra. Yeah, mud is the darkest block. Maybe we'll try to get some pink in there too. Storage facility with a secret door? Right. There is that. I wish I had enough room here to do like a redstone piston door, like a secret door. That would be kind of fun. I can't really figure out how to do small piston doors. That said, I've not spent a lot of time trying. So we're gonna need probably all of those. That. And that. Get them all. I think that's everything. I'll bring this just in case we need it. All right. So I think I'm going to set up here just because it's far enough away that we can look and see what's going on. Don't know if I'm going to need that, but we'll see. We'll need this kind of basalt and that kind of basalt. I might need those. And we'll take cracked. Ooh, looks like I should make some more cracked bricks. Let's do that too then. I don't think I have more just kicking around, so. Oh, ha, I did it. Autopilot. The door used to be somewhere else. I knew it would happen eventually. The ender chest texture is awesome. Probably seen it before, just didn't process it. Pandal, thanks. I actually stole that from Germsy Boy. I altered the texture a little bit myself. I'm an artist, so I like to kind of tweak things. But the idea for ender pearls, the ender chest, and I want to say something else in the end. It's like the end portal frames or something. They're all purple, which makes sense. They line up better with the Enderman's purple magenta eyes. And they look like purple as well. I much prefer it. All right, let's look and see. We've got andesite right up to there. So I feel like we can probably do that and still have it look okay. I'm going to fly over to the other side and see what I've done over here. Yeah, we've got andesite coming right up to about 3 blocks below the top. This is going to require some scaffolding. Joy. One, two, three. So that's about the highest it's going to go. So when I do this kind of stuff, generally I'll create like a broad sort of spectrum, like lines and sections, and then I go back and kind of smooth out the gradients where I can. Hard when you're this close to it. At least we don't have a long way to go down. Not a super tall wall because of this roof. Not bad, not bad. Obviously I need to do a little bit behind the bush there. That was there, and I think here. I feel like the floating blocks are going to happen a lot today. Okay, so that is, I think, where we're going to have the top of it. Now, I need to figure out where... One, two, three, four, five. This looks like it's about the top block for the stone. Oh, no, whatever that is. So 73. How am I this good at scaffolding? I'm not very good at scaffolding. I despise it. I absolutely despise it. I use it because it's a necessity. I should say that it's good for short things. Like if you're going up 5 and you're not going left and right very far, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's it's a ladder you can put in the air, you know? Like it makes a lot of sense. But for larger things. Like if I didn't have this house here, I would be far more annoyed by having to use scaffolding. So we're at 72. That's 73. So this is the height roughly for cobblestone. So I think I might actually push this a little bit higher, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get any of the darker blocks in here. So I'm going to push this up probably to about there. It's going to look a little bit wonky. What I should do is probably take all of this out. Find out where the wall is inside, so I know where I'm wasting time. Okay. Should be good. I think this will have a nice continuity as we go through. From one wall to the other. I think this will work. So, see what I mean? Like you do the line first, and then I start to kind of work in different places where we can kind of throw some different blocks to help kind of make it transition from one to the other. It's difficult to do this kind of stuff on a small scale. Now those, I could probably start to bring in some mossy blocks, like mossy brick and mossy cobble in there. That would be good. That's why I want to rework that vine a little bit. I might do this on that tower as well, now that I think about it. And that's just empty as far as I remember. Just slabs at the bottom to prevent spawning. Let's put one here. Maybe right there. I feel like more has to happen in this area. God, that's really annoying. That never used to happen. Like when they fixed the item elevators from years and years ago, that's kind of like a leftover bit of glitchiness, I guess. That's what I want to happen. I wish there's a way to scaffold or pillar downward when there was nothing below you, like in the Nether. Yeah, that would be cool too. What I really want to be able to do on scaffolding is crouch, because if you're up doing details and stuff, and you're placing things like trapdoors, and you have to like hold shift, you know, you can't do it because you go through the scaffolding, and so that bothers me. I want to see if we can get a little bit of the darkness happening here. So I'm going to try to bring in a little bit of this, maybe in the corners. That might be too much. Ooh, it's tricky. That's a little bit too much like the roof. Let's go back to the basalt, I think. Don't want to copy exactly what I have on the other side. Let's switch that back. Let's go with basalt there, and then we'll put, no, sorry, deep slate there, basalt here. This one really feels out of place. Sometimes you just have to shift some things around. I think that's looking pretty good. I need to back up a little bit. Just go down and look at this other wall. So the hard part is that we've got the house, the storage shed kind of like cuts across right there. So there's not a lot of dark stuff happening. We'll do the dark stuff inside the house. Eepster, thanks very much. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. You can kind of do that with nether vines. Oh, like traveling straight down? Yeah, that's true. They give you other mechanics. I think where there's not zero way to do it in the game. It's just that scaffolding doesn't go down. Scaffolding going down is not a deal breaker for me. It's the scaffolding limit horizontally that makes no sense in a game that has no gravity, or gravity only on specific blocks. I think that's silly. Actually, that's one of the data packs or mods that I looked into but couldn't find. When we updated to 1.20 and I was refreshing the data packs lists on the server, I was looking for one that the only thing it did was just like allow you to crouch on scaffolding and remove the horizontal limit, but I couldn't find one that didn't do like a bunch of other stuff. So No, YGen, and I don't think I'm going to take the time to fix the tables and chairs data pack. Right now, Cosmic and I are actually looking into a furniture mod. It'll be a little overkill for what we want, but if I can go into the mod and easily change the models, then I think we can find something that we can work with on the server. We also have to run it by the other members of the server too, so like we haven't gotten that far. I'm just tired. I mean, I know mods have authors and we have to deal with that too, but mods don't tend to change much. They just tend to be updated to work with the new versions, whereas data packs, I feel like some of the data packs that I've been using, with the exception of vanilla tweaks, but some of the other the data packs that I use, they tend to either update far too frequently. Like the minimap thing, I like this data pack. It's great, but my gosh, it updates like twice weekly. So that's annoying. I appreciate that it's always kind of being improved, but like it does get a little bit tedious. And then the other one, the tables and chairs, it just seems to be updated with reason, but in that process of being rewritten, it basically breaks all the old versions. Whereas mods, they tend not to break older versions when they update. They tend to just kind of roll forward. Sometimes they just discontinue them, so you're always running that risk. They're not really supported long term, right? They never have been. I feel like I want to put a dark block in here somewhere. Maybe we can get away with some basalt here. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. Still feels kind of bland over there. Maybe we can add another piece of andesite. I guess we could probably do the same thing over here too. I don't know if I want to do that. It's on the other side here. What was that? Yeah, I don't think that's really going to match. I could definitely weasel in some cobble though. Maybe just cobble and tough. Some other opportunities here for the mossy cobble as well. Dutchy, ESP, and Worm Infested. Thanks very much for the follows. Appreciate it. Some unique usernames. That ties things together just a little bit better. That feels very flat. Maybe we'll change this. What's behind that bush? Is it regular stone? I think it's regular stone. Tough is so good as like a shadowy cobblestone. Works really well. I think this just might be too tall here. I'll go back over here. Whoops, not that. It feels very linear here. I've been listening to the podcast non-stop past couple of weeks, so I had to come and see. That's great, Dutchie. Thanks so much. Ready? 1, 2, 3. See. If you hang out long enough, you'll see a lot more. I tend to walk around a lot. But I appreciate it. I'm glad you like the spawn chunks, and thanks for coming by the stream. And Smart Cart, sorry, SMC Cart, I read that too fast, is also coming in from the podcast. Really excited to finally see. Very cool. It's always nice to hear when people come in from the spawn chunks, because essentially that's the only funnel that I have that brings people to the stream right now is spawn chunks. I guess I can put this up here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put cobble there, and then we'll switch this back. That's a little bit better. Maybe this needs to be over here. It's definitely an iterative process. It's not ever something that I get right the first time. Especially when I misclick. Yeah, that's probably as good as we're gonna get. Maybe we can push this a little bit farther. Try to make it look less like a equalizer bar graph. Yeah, that helps. What if I did this too? Yeah, it's a little bit better. The bush kind of messes with things a little bit. I think I'm gonna go get some of those mossy blocks. Oh wait, do I have them out here? I think I have them out here. Yes. I know I did it again. So now it's your job to catch it, not mine. I think I like the tuff there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put mossy cobble back here. Okay, and then over here, same idea. That can actually probably be tough. Do I like the shape of that? That vine? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't think I want to change the geometry of it much. So I think we'll just put a couple of mossy blocks either in and around or behind it or something. Dutchie's Dutchie ESP. Thanks I appreciate it. All right. Put this here and that goes back like that. Actually, we could probably make that a mossy brick, right? One of the things I never thought about, you could probably put a moss block behind one of these bricks and it might make it look pretty dense. We should give that a go. Probably do a little bit of mossy bricks on the edge here too. Maybe not both. Maybe we'll do a cracked one. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Have you tried adding moss with grass on top to the mossy areas? I don't know what you mean. Like grass on top on a vine? No. I definitely want them to look more like vines. I've got other areas though. There's a spot over here that we used moss and grass and a bunch of different techniques to kind of make it look like it's an overgrown kind of cliff. I think that worked out quite well. I need to go get the bush boxes. We need that one. Do I have flowering in there? I do. Should be good. I just need the moss box. We should be fine. Yeah, it's the thing, Dutchy, when you play consistently in a world for what, 6 years plus 2.5 years in this one area, the time does add up. Like I need a little bit more dark block happening on the right hand side here. Yeah. Okay. Now, if I wanted to make this look greener behind things, there's only a couple of spots. Feel like up there might be a good place to test it. I'm having a hard time with words today, folks. What happens when you stream when you're tired? I mean, I'm not complaining. I have a very cool job. Let's see. Oh, I should have put these down. Whoops. I'm gonna sleep anyway. Gonna head off and make sure your dog doesn't do anything dumb. That sounds like a good plan. Good plan, Pandal. Thanks so much for hanging out. Have a good rest of your day. Moss block, carpet, and flowering regular azalea. I forgot the one thing that I wanted to try. I don't think I did it again. Jeez. Is it an actual counter or is it a random counter? That's what I want. Or is it not a counter at all? It's just a... It's an actual counter. Oh, okay. So usually what I've been doing is using jungle leaves as the dark ones. So this one, for example. And then using azalea for the ones that stick out. But I think we're going to be changing a few of these to flowering azalea. And I want to see if one of these could look good as a cherry blossom. Oh, I don't remember what was there. It was andesite. I don't know if that's too dense. Do we like that? That could be a good trick behind a cherry blossom because the cherry blossoms are kind of, well, they're pretty dense themselves actually. Yeah, see, it makes those feel very dark. Looks good behind the jungle though. Yeah, I'd say not behind the flowers, but they look good behind the two other leaves. You think all the things would look good with a cherry blossom? That's fair. This is my surprised face. Right, so I think maybe I'll make this one flowering as well. And maybe because this is in the corner, it would be cool to also have it look really dense. I don't want these to look dense because they're at the top. And I'm gonna put another flowering there. That looks pretty good. One more here, maybe. And maybe we'll add in, instead of tuff there, maybe we'll go full on moss block. Yeah. So the spot where I thought this might work is going to be here. Not so much. How did I do it over here? Hey, Caitlin. Right, so they're a little bit smaller. Definitely on an angle. I got the azalea like pattern right, the flowering azalea and then the blossoms. Just don't know if I want that much pink happening up there. It's a little distracting. I mean, you're not staring at it the whole walk in from the west gate, so that's good. This looks good though. I'm quite happy with the changes we've made so far today. You're really not going to see it unless you're like up on top of stuff, I don't think. Yeah. I might make it a little bit lower. I don't mind seeing the flowering azalea. I'm just wondering if we want to see the cherry blossoms from up here. I feel like it's a little bit distracting. Blast, take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, I should go upstairs somewhere here. Yep, just a little bit lower, probably a good idea. Which is doable, I think. Is that the same height that it was? I don't remember. I think that's the same height. Yeah, it's still pretty visible. I could put some vines on it. That might help. It also doesn't really work with the shape of it very well. What if I put it over here? I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, what if there was just one hanging out on this side somewhere? So maybe something like this. Doesn't feel like it would be naturally there. And this is, we talked about this on the Spawn Chunk. Somebody wrote in, I would love to be able to put pink petals on the ground here to make it look like these particles are collecting, but you can't put pink petals on stone. It has to be on like ground, like grass or dirt, that kind of stuff. So that's too bad. I don't mind it there. It feels a little bit cramped, but I don't mind the pop of color. I think what's bugging me most about this, it's not the pink, it's the shape. I think I just like the shape better if it doesn't come out this way. Whoa, I'm in the drink. That was not part of the plan. One more, I think. Right here. I almost went down again. Good, good. Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense there. I don't know where else to put it, so I think that's a no. And then here, Yeah. It was worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Cracked here somewhere. There we go. Let's reverse that. Did I change the top of that at all? I don't think I did. I want to sort of branch it out, but I don't have the resolution to do it. I guess I could move that to the right. Maybe. Hold on. Time to think pink and take a break. Thanks very much, Cosmic. Appreciate the reminder. Let's try this one adjustment before we do that. So if I move this over here, that means I could put something here. I do kind of like that position though. It just changes the shape ever so slightly. And it doesn't look like a straight line. Yeah, that's much better. Looks like it kind of like grows out of the shadow, like it uses the wall to climb, but then it needs to get into the light, right? It has to climb out of the shadow. It helps when you know, people are, you know, often asking me like, how do you come up with the shapes for these things? I mean, part of it is, you know, a lifetime being an artist and just flow of lines and shapes and things just becomes kind of instinctual. But to get there, a lot of the times I like to be logical about stuff. So rather than trying to think really hard about a random pattern and having it look good, I like the idea of like, well, it started down there. It has to get to the light. And then it's going to use the wall, but then it's also going to, you know, creep up to the light as well, you know? It could have just as easily gone that way, but that would be kind of boring because then you wouldn't see it so much from over there. You wouldn't see it behind this house, right? So might get a little bit of dark going on down here, maybe. Just noticing little things that need to get tweaked. Don't know if that actually works. No, it's a little bit much. Okay. I think we're doing pretty well. Okay. So if you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. It is about that time. I'm going to pop upstairs somewhere. There's a bed, probably up there. And AFK for a few minutes. I'm going to reheat my coffee, maybe even grab a little snack. You should too. Maybe grab a friend, let them know that we're live. We're always trying to grow the channel. And I will see you all in about 5 or 6 minutes. Oh, nighttime. And a wandering trader is around somewhere. Any mini blocks that I want? Don't think so. I've got all of these. Nope. Not interested. So I say that's pretty good. I fell in the river again. The one thing I wish I had done was change that little water flow so that you can walk through there. It'd be more fun if it wasn't something that would hold me up every time I fall in. So I'm gonna add a couple of crack bricks along here, I think. I think that's done. Helpful. Yeah. I might pop up to that tower just to see if there's any spots I might be able to weasel in a couple of cobblestone or some tuff, just to kind of continue that texture along. Thanks, folks. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I'd say we could probably have a little cobblestone tuff combo. Or maybe break it up like that. Again, sometimes it's helpful to use texture to try and create light and shadow where there isn't any in Minecraft without the shaders. Then when you turn shaders on, it tends to do even more. That looks okay. Technically, that should be a stair. So I should go get that too. The little things that you notice, right? You're like, oh, I forgot that. What's Cosmic up to? No idea. No idea. I really don't know what I'm going to do with this room. I want to turn it into a distillery, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have to go fix the end. Oops. So I can get shulker boxes to move all that stuff around. If I do decide to get rid of the storage facility there. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't mind that. Wondering if maybe we switch these. Yeah. guess the fastest way is actually to jump off the edge. Yeah, not bad. Big chunk of andesite there. Maybe I should try to break that up a little bit. Or maybe here. Yeah, that's better. Really wish we had mossy regular stone. That would be really cool. Yeah, that helped. All right, I guess we can just move on to the thing next to it now, which is this. So we've got the gradient there. Oh, no, wait, I haven't finished the inside, have I? Yeah, I got to do the inside. But I'm going to do this too. I think we're going to make this have the gradient as well. So first we'll get rid of all this, though. And I'm pretty sure that most of this is going to end up being either mud or cobble or both. And then here we'll do... Obviously we'll switch this up and have it be different blocks, but I need to go check to see what it is. I think it's mostly mud and basalt. Hey, there's 100,555. How's it going? Hanging sign. They're right there. That's an armor stand holding an item with a hanging sign. They're actually all over the place. And there's another one somewhere. Oh, looking right at it. I agree, mud is a very satisfying block. Yeah, so it's mud, basalt, and deep slate, looks like. And then we get into the, smooth basalt. Then we get into regular basalt as we get a little bit higher. And that's going to be closer to kind of like that position, I think. So I don't think it matters on the ends of these. You're not going to be able to see it. Not going to be able to see it up there either. Wish we had mossy deep slate too. Although that's not surprising, I don't think, to hear me say that. Mud looks a little bit dark when it's next to each other. Better break it up a little bit. Hmm. think this looks a little bit funny. Yeah, there we go. Looks good. Think that works? Maybe we'll switch these two. Yeah. Nice. I kind of want to put something above the door there. Not a stair, but maybe like a trapdoor or something. Wonder if this would look good. Oh, you know what? I know what we'll do. We'll just do that, but we'll do it with deep slate. So it kind of keeps with the design rules, but matches the colors. Yeah, helps the door feel a little bit more special. Now in here, I wonder if we can actually do a little bit of texturing as well, just for fun. Or here, why not? Maybe we'll grab some cobble. Yeah, that works. Do the same thing over here. Squealet subscribing at tier 1, 2 months on a 2-month streak. Thanks to Cosmic Dancer for the initial sub. I appreciate all the work everyone puts into making this a welcoming and chill community. Joel, keep up building and beautiful things. Missing those doors. Well, thanks very much. That's kind of you to say. I'm glad you're enjoying the crew. Yeah, I'm biased, but I happen to like them too. Didn't bring any deep slate, I don't think. There we go. I'm not sure about that cobble there. And I know none of this really matters. I'm just being a little bit silly for the fun of it. Okay. I think that's good. No stone left unturned. Now we can move on to this. So right about here is where we had like the last little bits of the dark stuff, potentially. And I think one thing I'm going to do to make my life a lot easier is I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. Because otherwise this is going to be a real pain. You like them, everyone here except for that Hunter character? Yeah, I don't know. Sketchy. Let's use dirt because I keep on running out of space for dirt. I know I should probably use stone, but make sure I have a way out as well. And a light so that y'all can see what's going on until we fill it all in. Always so dark when you're doing stuff like this, and I'm sure it's even worse on Twitch. The reason I'm doing this is because it's going to make my life a lot easier when it comes to placing any blocks that are directional. Oh, I did it again. Uh-oh. I feel like someone just blocked me in. I was like, I thought I left myself a space there. Why did the lights go out? Okay, that's good. Oop, that would be cobble and tough, actually. Get that up there, and then we do mix in some of the dark stuff where it makes sense. Maybe there. I think we have to maybe extend this a bit. Feels a little bit flat. This is where I wish we had like vertical slabs. Be helpful, I think. Thanks for the sleep, Cosmic. All right, so I think what I need to do next is take a look at this gradient on the andesite. I think I'm going to keep it pretty low. So it looks to be right around the top of the building. I don't know, Voldare. I wouldn't hold my breath. It's one of those things that the community's been asking for so long that I think that out of, not spite, but out of sticking to their guns, you know, like out of mission statement stuff, I feel like you're not going to see vertical slabs anytime soon. Well, at all. I don't think it'll ever happen. Plus, I feel like if people really want it, there's modded, right? Helpful. I don't even have a bow and arrow. Culprit. Yeah, that doesn't work for me here. I think we'll just use a couple of regular bricks, maybe. There's obviously a room inside that I've got to think about as well. Not a lot you can do when it's only a small diameter. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think this is a really good example of making sure that you have all of your form and your structure right before you actually go ahead and texture stuff. This has been built for ages, like probably a year. I'm going to need more cobblestone too. Scaffolding absolutely everywhere. I was wondering why it got so quiet. I could probably put some of this stuff away. More cobblestone, please and thank you. Am I low on anything else? Looks good. He was jumping on flowers, says Cosmic. Hey, that's, I mean, I don't need an excuse to dispatch the wandering trader. It is really difficult to do this up close like this. Yeah, like really hard to see. I guess this is kind of the thing you might want to do before you put a house in front of it, but hindsight is 20/20. I feel like that's pretty good. Obviously, I just have to do the top of the cobblestone. There we go. And then here you can sort of like punch little holes into it once you've got it done. Oh, that looks a little bit too symmetrical. Helps keep it a little bit more random. Speckle a little bit of the dark into the light and a little bit of the light down into the dark. Yeah, I think for a thing that's behind the wall or behind a house, it's probably pretty good. I don't think it looks too out of place. It's a little bit dark. Maybe we don't use the mud on this one. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit better without the mud. I'm going to add a little bit more crack down here too. Hey, there's mini packs. What's shaking? Thanks again for the insight, talking about mods versus data packs and the furniture situation. Cosmic and I are looking at a bunch of different fabric furniture mods that might suit our needs. Whoops, not that. Did it again. And I guess if we're going to do that, we then have to double check the other sides as well, right? So now that we've done the front, we kind of have to do the side part here. Can't see much of it. And so this will be easy. Oh, I remember why I didn't do that as a andesite. That's all right. We'll go a little bit higher on this side, I think. Just so that we can get clear of the andesite kind of details here. Oops. Maybe we'll put a little tough in there. Oh, thanks for the sleep, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Did not make this tall enough. All right. That. Don't think I missed anything. So now it's just a matter of doing the dark part on the bottom, and I think that's only like one strip. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that looks consistent. So now we just have to do the other side. And again, this is mostly covered. So it's really not that big a deal. That might actually be a good opportunity to put in a moss block. Hold on. The Nookie, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's funny, you know, Dutchy, I've been playing Minecraft for 7 years now. 6.5, 7. And there's still lots of stuff that I just don't know, you know. And that's all we really have to do there. Could maybe go up and add a little moss to the top part of the vine too. Oh, some of this might be... Be careful. Some of these moss things might change. They might actually be visible from inside. Oh, that one's not, so that's good. I feel like that one probably is, so we'll leave that alone. I just really like mossy cobble and tough next to one another. Cool. Well, that's that part done. And did we miss anything? Just need to back up and look at it, I guess. Feel like I need to add a little bit of breaking of the hard lines on this one. Working a little bit of stone. I always forget this part. I always forget to work the stone back in places. Not that place though. So helpful. Spray scaffolding everywhere. Lazy Tiger with 500 bits. Thank you ever so much for the support. Very much appreciated. And Voldare with 100 bits. Very much appreciated. Thank you. I think that's about it. And that is another 100 bits from Hunter555, kicking off a hype train. Thanks so much, Hunter. Folks, if you want to participate, 100 bits, a Prime sub or a Tier 1 sub. Both Prime and Tier 1 will get you access to the Discord. You can also join the Discord on Patreon. That's patreon.com/JoelDuggan if you're so inclined. There's a patron server if you're interested to play Minecraft with a bunch of like-minded folks. And that server is having a stream weekend celebrating 5 years. No, 4 years. Excuse me. 4 years? Yeah, 4 years. Next weekend, 5th and 6th of August. Details have probably been scrolling by in the chat. There's a number of people that stream. You can watch and check out the patron server. And listen to Minipax, who has demanded that you join them. Thanks, Minipax. Elcor95 with 100 bits. Scotsman UK with another 101 bits. Thanks so much, folks. I think... Well, one, my inventory is a mess, so we need to fix that. But I think that's it for this side. We haven't done this tower yet, but that's a separate to-do list because I don't know what I'm going to do about that tower just yet. I think I like that being separate. I think I like that as a separator. So I was thinking about leaving this tower also as a separator, but I think I like the depth that some of the darker notes give us down here. Holy smokes, we got my Squealet coming in with 100 bits. Mini Packs with 100 bits. MindTripMedia gifting a sub. That went out to Lazy Tiger. Thanks so much. Elkhorn with 100 bits. That's a level 2 hype train almost. 20% to go. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's put some stuff away before I drive myself crazy. Don't know where the grass is going to go. Got this stuff as well. Don't know where those came. Oh, those were from the bottom of the tower that we fixed. Right. I brought out just the right amount of dirt, didn't I? All right, let's clean this up. Make sure I didn't leave anything. All things have been collected. Back in through the secret door. And we can put some of this stuff back. I think that's how it went. And then mud was over here. Scotsman UK dropping 5 gifted subs to Cagener. I hope that's how you pronounce that. Jordan, BFS90, Jay Geft, and Ash Dances. Make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch, folks. You can join us in the Discord. Look for the Joel Duggan Discord server in your Connections tab on your Discord options. Dirt. Grass. Cherry blossoms. Good as new. Book. The fun part. Checking things off. So, West Keep wall exterior. Check. Main tower rampart. Do we have anything small that we can do? Anything tiny? The main tower rampart wouldn't take very long. Main hall decor. I feel like some of this needs. Yeah, that's gonna have to wait for we have either the new mod or the new data pack. So the West Tower texture, that's the tower that I'm not sure about yet. East Keep ramparts and towers. East Hall Library external texture. Oh, right, the top part of that. I guess we could probably add this to the list too, huh? Yeah. That's pretty bland and boring. We're going to need to do something with that. I don't think I want to go too crazy with the gradient. Or maybe not start as deep. Because I don't want the dark blocks to compete with the dark roof. So I may just go as far as like some deep slate along the bottom here. But most of this I think is going to be cobble and tough. This we can push taller. We can push the andesite texture up higher. Yeah, I don't know. I've thought sometimes about putting in gradients underneath things like a shadow. In Ferris MC, gifting prime subs. No, resubbed. Resub, sorry. Subscribe with Prime. 6 months. That's amazing. I don't know why. Streamlabs is displaying gifted subs under your name. Anyway, appreciate the support in Ferris MC. Make sure you join the Discord. That's a level 3 hype train now. Thank you so much, folks. Wow. Voldare, that's a cute dolphin emote. Where'd you get that? Yeah, I think we have to add the east wall exterior to the list. It's one. Oh, it's one of the hype train emotes. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna add the east towers. I don't think we can do much with the east courtyard wall. It just needs to be finished, I think. Maybe just bring a little bit of cobble up into it or something. Yeah, we'll add that to the list. I think what I might try to do if we do find a mod for furniture that we can use is that I might copy some of the models that are in Axel's tables and chairs, because back when Axel first made it, I actually made some models myself, and then he took inspiration from that after seeing it on the server and made some of the basic models even more basic so they look more like vanilla. So if I can do that with the models inside of a mod, maybe with a texture pack, we'll have to see. That might be the easiest thing to do. This is going to be east texture, east exterior. I think that's all I need to do. I have that there. Some of this stuff needs to go maybe with the other thing. So West Tower texture, just to kind of group things together. East Keep ramparts. Did I put that in there twice? No. There. That's going to go on the east as well. Kind of keep things organized. Main hall, and then main tower. And then the main tower, second floor. Yep. That is a level 2 hype train. Thank you so much, folks, for the wonderful support. Very much appreciated. Whoops. Try to open a door with the book. So let's turn on shaders and see what our texture job looks like as the sun goes down. Still feel like I might need to put some darker stuff up in there. Might come back to that. I can't see much of that one, obviously. It gets a little bit jumbled coming through here. That's why I didn't want to put too much dark here next to the the deep slate roof because it does kind of blend together a bit. But I think this helps the stone walkway look a lot sharper, right? Gets a much nicer edge to it. So you've got like cobblestone and furnaces here. You've got deep slate and basalt and smooth basalt there. And then when you get to this side, you've got andesite and greenery. So it keeps a nice hard edge all the way along. Dutchy, you created your Twitch account today. So I have no idea what all this hype train stuff is. So a hype train, it's a way to get different emotes from Twitch. And it's a way to help your streamer. It's meant to kind of encourage people to donate and participate in the fun. And it queues once an hour whenever support happens 3 times within 5 minutes. So like if somebody donates 100 bits, if somebody uses a Prime sub, if somebody uses a regular sub, or somebody else donates bits, and that's how they start. And they were a lot cooler when Twitch had a lot more emotes available for them. And now that everybody kind of has all the emotes, they're not quite as fun, I don't think. But I also need to look to see if I can add my own emotes to some of the hype train stuff. Yeah, I think this would look really good with some gradient changes. So that'll be something we tackle probably next time while we're on this groove. And well, next time might be me fixing the end midweek stream, which would be on Thursday. But tomorrow is going to be a new episode of the Spawn Chunks. Wednesday is going to be a new episode of the Citadel Cafe. Both of those are free podcasts that you can get whenever you download your podcast from. And you can follow me on, I want to say Twitter. I'm not sure what it's called anymore. I guess it's called X. I think it's stupid. They're everywhere. The social media stuff, I do have Threads. I don't use it that much. I'm on Instagram. If you follow Instagram, I try to post more there. I'm going to try to post more of like when I'm going live on Instagram as well. I definitely post all of my Lego streams on Instagram when I go live, and that the VOD from the first bag of the Lego motorized lighthouse is up on my Joel Duggan VODs YouTube channel. So if you like what you're seeing here, there's a number of new people here today, so welcome in. I'm glad that you decided to come by. And we are going to point you towards the VOD channel on YouTube, because that's where you can watch the entirety of this build come together. It's all archived on YouTube. I am going to pass you on to somebody else playing Minecraft, however. Let me just refresh my feed here. I think, even though we sent them a raid the other day, we're going to pass you on to Tadpole Milk, because Tadpole Milk is coming on the Citadel Cafe later on in August. So I definitely want to help shine some light on some of the content that they're doing. So we're going to send you over to Tadpole Milk, and I will catch you all on Thursday. Thank you ever so much for the wonderful support. Thanks to Cosmic and Hunter for modding, and for Cosmic for the help on the server with the potential mod stuff that we're doing. And we'll see you all on Thursday, which will be my next stream. Thanks so much, folks. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye for now.